In a world where we juggle dozens of online accounts every day, have you ever stopped to wonder how we got to the point of relying on tools to remember our secret codes? Today, we dive into the fascinating origins of password managers, those digital guardians that keep our secrets safe. Welcome back to Objectified, the channel where we explore the stories behind the everyday objects and technologies that shape our lives. Password managers are more than just apps on our phones or browsers. They represent a crucial evolution in how we protect our digital identities. In this video, we will trace their roots from ancient security practices to the sophisticated systems we use today. We will uncover the origin story, track their evolution and innovations, examine their cultural significance, share some fun facts and surprising details, and wrap up with thoughts on what comes next. So, settle in, because this journey through time and tech is about to begin. Let us start with the origin story. Passwords themselves have a history that stretches back thousands of years, long before computers entered the picture. In ancient Rome, soldiers used watchwords, simple phrases passed along each day to identify allies and keep enemies out of camps. These verbal keys ensured that only those in the know could gain access. Fast forward to the Middle Ages, and we see early forms of cryptography emerging. Scholars like Ahmad al-Khalkhashandi in the 14th century developed substitution ciphers, where letters were replaced with symbols to hide messages. This laid the groundwork for more complex secrets. By the 19th century, wax seals on letters served as a physical password of sorts, their unique impressions verifying authenticity, much like a signature does today. The real shift happened in the 20th century. During Prohibition in the 1920s United States, speakeasies required patrons to whisper a secret phrase at the door to enter those hidden bars. World War II took this further, with Allied forces using password and counter-password systems. For example, on D-Day, American paratroopers carried cricket toys that made a clicking sound as a challenge, and the response was another click to confirm identity. These analog methods highlight how humans have always needed ways to authenticate trust. Now, enter the digital age. The first computer password appeared in 1961, thanks to Fernando Corbato, a professor at MIT. He was working on the compatible time-sharing system, or CTSS, which allowed multiple users to access a single computer without interfering with each other's files. Before this, everyone shared the same machine openly, but as usage grew, privacy became essential. Corbato introduced passwords as a simple solution. Each user had a unique code to log in. It worked brilliantly at the time, but he later admitted that passwords have turned into a nightmare with the explosion of online accounts. As computers networked and the internet boomed in the 1970s and 1980s, passwords multiplied. ARPANET, the precursor to the internet, required them for secure communication. By the 1990s, with email, online banking, and e-commerce taking off, people were drowning in passwords. Reusing the same one across sites became common, but that opened doors to hackers. Major breaches started making headlines, like the 1984 TRW incident where a hacker accessed 90 million credit records. This chaos created the perfect storm for password managers to emerge. The first true password manager arrived in 1997, created by cybersecurity expert Bruce Schneier. He called it Password Safe, a free utility for Windows 95 that stored passwords in an encrypted file using his Blowfish algorithm. Schneier designed it because he saw how insecurely people handled their growing list of credentials. At first, due to US export laws on cryptography, only Americans and Canadians could download it legally. Password Safe was revolutionary. It let users generate strong, unique passwords without needing to memorize them all. You just remembered one master password to unlock the vault. This brings us to the evolution and innovation of password managers. We can think of their development in generations, each building on the last to address new challenges. The first generation consisted of basic browser-built tools. Think of early Internet Explorer or Chrome features that offered to save your login details. These were convenient for auto-filling forms, but security was minimal. On Windows, they used something called DPAPI for encryption, yet any app running on your computer could potentially decrypt them. Hackers targeted browsers heavily, as seen in incidents like the OperaSync hack. These early managers were more about convenience than ironclad protection. The second generation, emerging around 2000, introduced the master password concept. Tools like KeePass, An open-source manager released in 2003 encrypted the entire database with a single strong key. This meant even if someone stole the file, they could not access the contents without that master phrase. KeePass stored everything locally on your device, avoiding cloud risks, and it supported plugins for extra features. Around the same time, 1Password launched in 2006, initially for Mac users. Emphasizing user-friendly interfaces while maintaining strong encryption like AES 256, by the third generation, in the 2010s, cloud syncing became standard. Managers like LastPass, founded in 2008, and Dashlane, started in 2012, allowed seamless access across devices. You could log in from your phone, laptop, or tablet with data encrypted end-to-end. These added autofill, secure sharing for teams, and even dark web monitoring to alert you if your passwords leaked in a breach. Bitwarden, an open-source option from 2016, democratized this by being free and auditable, appealing to privacy-focused users. The fourth generation, where we stand today, integrates biometrics, artificial intelligence, and passwordless tech. Modern managers support fingerprint or Face ID unlocks, reducing reliance on typing master passwords. AI features in tools like NordPass or RoboForm analyze your passwords for weaknesses and suggest improvements. We are seeing hybrids with passkeys, which use cryptographic pairs instead of traditional passwords, backed by standards from the FIDO Alliance. Google Password Manager, built into Chrome, has become the most used as of 2024, with billions relying on it for its integration. Innovations have not stopped at software. Hardware options like YubiKey or OnlyKey provide physical devices that store passwords offline, adding a tangible layer of security. Enterprise versions used by companies integrate with directories for role-based access, ensuring employees only see what they need. Of course, evolution comes with hurdles. In 2022, LastPass suffered a breach where hackers accessed encrypted vaults, though they still needed master passwords to decrypt them. This underscored the importance of strong masters and two-factor authentication. Despite setbacks, password managers have proven far safer than sticky notes or reused weak passwords. Now, let us explore the cultural significance. Password managers have transformed how we interact with the digital world. In the early internet days, security was an afterthought. People used 123,456 or password without worry. But as breaches escalated, like the 2013 Yahoo hack affecting 3 billion accounts, or the 2021 LinkedIn scrape of 700 million profiles, a culture of caution emerged. Password managers democratized strong security, making it accessible beyond tech experts. They have influenced pop culture too. Movies and shows often depict hackers cracking passwords in seconds. But in reality, managers promote unique, complex ones that resist such attacks. On a societal level, they address password fatigue, where the average person manages about 100 accounts. This has led to better mental health around tech use, reducing stress from forgotten logins in workplaces. They foster collaboration without compromising safety, especially in remote teams. Globally, password managers highlight digital divides. In developed countries, adoption is high, but in others, awareness lags, leaving people vulnerable. They also spark debates on privacy versus convenience. Should we trust clouds with our secrets? Culturally, they symbolize our shift to a hyper-connected life, where identity protection is as vital as locking your door. Here are some fun facts and surprising details to lighten things up. Did you know Fernando Corbato, the father of digital passwords, said in 2014 that they have become kind of a nightmare with the web's growth? He never imagined we would need so many. Another shocker, the most common password in 2023 was still 123,456, used by millions despite warnings. Password managers generate randomness that humans cannot, like a 20-character string of gibberish. Surprisingly, the concept of one-time passwords dates to the 1980s. Invented by Leslie Lamport, but it took decades for widespread use. In a fun twist, some managers include Easter eggs like Bitwarden's Vault Health reports, with humorous tips. And get this, a 2021 flaw in Kaspersky's generator made passwords predictable, showing even experts slip up. Finally, ancient Polynesians used knotted strings called quipu for record keeping, an early analog to encrypted data storage. From Roman watchwords to AI-powered vaults, The origins and evolution of password managers reveal our endless quest for security in an insecure world. They started as simple solutions to a growing problem and have become indispensable allies against cyber threats. As we move toward passwordless futures with passkeys and biometrics, these tools remind us that innovation builds on history. Understanding their story helps us appreciate the layers of protection we often take for granted. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe to Objectified for more abject histories, and turn on notifications so you do not miss our next video. Share your favorite password manager in the comments below. What do you use to keep your account safe? Thank you for watching. Stay secure out there, and we will see you in the next episode.